Good morning and welcome to Flow and Zen Yoga. My name is Josh, your instructor for today's class. So, today's class is going to be a nice, short 10 to 15 minute somatic yoga class. So, with somatic yoga, the objective or aim of the class is to cultivate a mind body connection and just to become aware of your sensations, your thoughts and just allowing them to be there without any judgment on them, just simply noticing them and bringing awareness to them and allowing them to pass by. So, this is a great class for any busy individuals or people who are just looking to wind down and build a further, deeper connection with your mind and body. So to start off with, we're going to start in a child's pose. So just bringing the knees nice and wide for our child's pose. So taking them to the long edges of the mat with the big toes touching. And then from here, we're just going to start by slowly walking the hands towards the top of the mat as we start to lower the forehead to rest onto the mat. So reaching those fingertips towards the top, just feeling a nice gentle stretch along the lat muscles or the back muscles. And just take a moment here just to settle into your mat. Just taking some nice, slow inhales and exhales. And just allow yourself to release any tension. Just relaxing the face muscles, relaxing the shoulders and the belly. And just noticing any thoughts or sensations that may be arising. Just allowing yourself to become the witness or observer of these thoughts or sensations. Simply allow them to come into consciousness and pass by without attachment. There's nothing to cling to, fixate on, or push away. Just simply noticing what's there, allowing it to be. Beautiful. We'll take one more big inhale here. And slow exhale through the nose or mouth. Wonderful. From here, let's start to release the forehead from the mat and start to walk the hands back in towards the body, propping ourselves back upright. And then from here, we're going to transition into a tabletop position. So just spreading the fingers nice and wide here, just gently gripping the mat with the fingertips and just making sure the hips are stacked above the knees behind you. And we're going to start by drawing a figure of 8 with the body. So just going in one direction. So we'll start by just taking the shoulders past the wrists at the top of the mat. Then on the exhale, start to take the hips back towards the heels as you draw a diagonal line across the body, drawing that figure of 8. Just going in one direction here, just going in a nice fluid movement that feels natural for you. Beautiful. Now we're going to reverse the direction. So same figure of 8, just going in the opposite direction now. Beautiful. And then from here, coming back to neutral tabletop. So take a moment just to check in the body and just ask yourself, how did that feel? Is there any sensations that I feel after doing that movement? Maybe in the shoulders or the side body. And now we're going to come into a few rounds of our cat and cow. So on the next inhale, we're going to start by dipping the belly towards the ground as we take the gaze up towards the ceiling, arching the spine for our cow. Then on the exhale, we'll start to push the mat away with the hands and start to tuck the tailbone as we draw the chin towards the chest for our cat position. Nice. And then on the inhale, start to dip the belly again as we lift the tailbone and gaze up towards the sky. Then on the exhale, start to tuck the tailbone again as we round through the spine for our cat. Beautiful. One more time. Inhale, dip that belly as you lift the gaze. Then exhale, return to our cat position, pushing the mat away. Beautiful. Then from here, gently return back to our neutral tabletop. Wonderful. We're going to come into a wrist stretch now. So we'll start by just picking up the hands as we spin the fingers in towards us so they're facing the knees. So the wrists are facing the top edge of the mat. And then from here, we'll start just to gently just shift the weight back just ever so slightly, just until we feel just a nice gentle stretch along the wrists. So not putting too much pressure here, guys. Wonderful. And while you're sitting here, are there any other sensations you feel? Maybe along the forearms? Beautiful. And then from here, we'll gently shift forward as we spin the fingers to face forward, maybe do a quick shake out or roll of the wrists. Wonderful. And then from here, we're going to just come into a seated position here. Just a nice cross-legged, easy seat. So from here, we're going to take the hands behind us, just clasping the hands together. And then on the exhale, we're going to take the hands over towards the right hip. So just resting those hands on that right hip crease. And then sitting up nice and tall through the sitting bones on the exhale. Start by taking that right ear over to the right shoulder. Just feeling that nice stretch along the side of the neck. And just relaxing that right shoulder as well, not lifting it up too high like this, just keeping it nice and relaxed down. As you draw that ear towards the shoulder. Beautiful. And then from here, start to release the hands from the back hip as you start to lift the head back up to neutral. Beautiful. And now we're going to come into a side body stretch. So we're going to take that right hand to the side as we reach the left fingertips up and over, just for a side body stretch. So we can come down onto that forearm if that's accessible to you, but if not, that's okay. You can just be resting up on the hand with the elbow just hovering above the mat. Just reaching those left fingertips up and over, maybe even gazing up towards the fingertips. Just feeling that nice side body stretch. Noticing any sensations, maybe in the arm muscles as well. Wonderful. And then we're going to start by pressing the hand into the mat and lowering that left hand back down by your side. Awesome, guys. So from here, we're going to clasp the hands at the back again, as we did last time. And then on the exhale, bring those hands over towards the left hip crease this time. Then on the exhale, start by drawing that left ear towards the left shoulder. Stretching the second side now. Same as before, just relaxing that left shoulder. Nice. Then from here, we'll start by releasing the hands from the hip, releasing those hands, placing them on the knees, bringing the head back to center. And then from here, we'll come into our side body stretch. So just start by taking that left hand as you place it down by your side, then reach the right fingertips up and overhead for a side body stretch. Feeling that nice stretch along the right side body here. Beautiful. And from here, start to gently press the mat away, coming back up, placing that right hand by your side. Awesome, guys. So from here, we're going to come to lying down on our backs now. So just taking the legs out long in front and just gently lowering the spine all the way down onto the mat. Beautiful. And from here, we're going to come into happy baby. So for our happy baby pose, we're going to start by drawing the knees in towards the chest, giving them a nice squeeze inwards. And then on the exhale, start by taking the knees wide out to the side as you reach for the outside edges of the feet. Taking the feet wide here as you open out the hips, maybe flexing the feet. Just feeling that nice hip opener on both sides. And you might like to rock your baby here from side to side, just massaging along the spine. Maybe even making little circles, lowering the lower back as well. Just having a little play around here in your happy baby. Beautiful. And then from here, we'll start by drawing the soles of the feet together, followed by the knees. So it's hugging those knees in with the hands and maybe curling into a tight ball as well by drawing the forehead up to meet the knees. Squeezing in. Nice. Take a nice, big, deep inhale. And then exhale, we release the legs long onto the mat. Just coming into Shavasana here, just a resting pose. We'll just be here for about a minute or so not too long. So just have the arms resting by your sides, palms facing up, or you can have one hand on the heart and one on the belly. And just relax into the earth beneath you. Beautiful. And from here, we'll start by drawing the feet together here, and then we'll start by reaching the hands up and overhead, just coming into a nice morning stretch here. So it's maybe pointing the toes forward, reaching back, finding some length through the spine. Nice. And from here, we'll start by drawing the feet in towards the body. And then start by dropping the knees over to one side. And then from our fetal position, we'll gently press ourselves back up, coming into a cross-legged seat onto the mat. And then from here, we'll gently close down the eyes and bring our palms to meet and drawing thumbs towards heart center. I'd like to thank each and every one of you for taking the time out for yourself today and building and cultivating a mind-body connection and just tuning into your body, your mind, and your spirit through the practice of yoga and mindfulness. From here, we bow down and say, Namaste. Thank you all. Thank you so much for taking the time out for yourself today, showing up for yourself, and honoring your mind, body, and spirit through this mindfulness practice. I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Take care.